Dive 1978 Emperor Tuna 1000 meter dive watch is powered by Seiko's super reliable NH35 movement. And that's an industry standard when it comes to automatic movements. I found this movement to be very accurate in other steel dive watches I own as well. NH35 movement, for those who don't know, features hacking and hand winding with a date indicator at the 22.5 minute mark. In other words, hacking means you can basically start the watch going with the second hand at the 12 o'clock position. Steel Dive SD 1978 Emperor Tuna 1000 meter watch on a almost deserted beach in Australia. Okay, so on this 1978 SD Emperor Tuna Hamas watch from Steel Dive, if I don't get bombed on by these birds, you can see I took off the metal band. It had a really good stainless steel band on there. I'm not a big fan of stainless steel bands, but it's well made and I'll show it to you later on. I put a Velcro band on there and I'm about to get bombed by this bird. There we go, there. Yeah, it doesn't like me interfering with a watch review. Anyway, yeah, this is a 1000 meter diver, sapphire glass, and let's check it out. Ginormous 1000 meter water resist, which basically means as long as you screw up the crown properly, it's never going to leak, diving or other. Why? Because it's a monoblock design, which basically means the case is made from one piece of 316L stainless steel. There is no screw back. The only gaskets are in the crystal and the crown. One should note it is not certified for saturation diving. Okay, we're going to do the water rocket test. That is, we're going to put about 120 psi approximately onto this. It's a monoblock case. The only way water can get into it is through the seal of the crown or underneath the watch crystal itself. That's the only way water can get into this because the case is one piece, right? There's no case back on it. All right, so let's just put this down here. This is our test bed, all right? And we've got our water rocket. I'm going to put our water rocket on top of it. We're just going to get that ready. So there's our water rocket. Going to blast right on top of that, and it will hit it with the thing too. So we'll see how tough this thing is. I don't recommend doing this. So that seems to have withstood the approximately 120 psi water blast onto the front crystal. It's a bit dirty that we took it out of the water tank, a bit rusty. I'm going to go wash it now anyway. All right, let's move on. The watch is illuminated with superluminova phosphors. That's BGW9 and C3. They're both used. The BGW9, that's on the numbers around the bezel, on the ceramic bezel. And the C3 are used on the hands and the hour markers on the watch. BGW, for those that don't know, stands for blue-green. That's a blue-green. It's actually like more of a turquoise fluorescence after it's been excited by various forms of light, whether that's ordinary daylight or anything else, a flat, powerful flashlight. And the W is white, which stands for, that's how it appears, a kind of a whitish phosphor in ordinary light. Both of these are pretty long-lasting phosphors. They're really quite good. C3, of course, is green. The bezel moves super smoothly with an audible click. It's a 120 click bezel.
Incredible.
If you love a good looking, super tough auto dive watch and don't want to fork out for the Seiko at basically 10 times the cost, then this might be right up your alley.